A Tale from the Bedsit is a chunk of time from the performer and writer Paul Cree. He takes you back to that time in 2004 when he lived in a bedsit in Brighton.
Prior to leaving, I made a few day trips to search for jobs and somewhere to live. I found a bedsit listed in a tiny advert in the Friday ad, a free paper. It was small, dark and dirty, but it was all I could afford.
For me, it was like a coming of age story. I went through quite a lot down there. I didn't have any money and I was working a job which I didn't really like, but there was always elements of hope in it.
It explores that first step, that step from moving away from home and fending for yourself and having to deal with life and having these aspirations and his dream.
He gets his head down and quickly accepts it, as I did with Sainsbury's. It's also at the Burger Clown, the Fall Killer meets an attractive part-time university student called Linda. Effie worked on the checkouts.
We're trying to do it so we can have different versions of the show.
So we've done a version where it's in a small room, so we've used Camden Hotel. Very kind of literal, you are in the bedsit, very small spaces.
Today we're going to be doing it for 40 people.
We're testing out kind of the studio version where you create the bedsit again within the studio theatre.
She bought me a cup of tea and £10 worth of surfing time. She helped me tidy up my CV and look for jobs. The idea was I could pop in after work. We spent a good hour there chatting, and she dropped me back to the bedsit, squeezing my hand and holding it for a couple of seconds when I got out the car without saying anything. I broke the silence by saying thanks for the tea and the help. I'm proud of you, she said, and so are Mum and Dad.
It's been brilliant to have these development phases so we can work out that this can tour pretty much any venue in whatever capacity. So that's really exciting.
Thank you very much.
It's such a good story, told so well.
I just really enjoyed the whole sort of situation of just going through this story with someone in something that looked like what was their bedroom, with a cup of tea. Gotta love that.
I thought the humility of it was lovely. I thought the story was wicked. I just really enjoyed the feeling of being taken through this really everyday story.
Sick show, loads of drum bass tunes. Some guys actually spitting some bars, some poetry, but he's actually a relatable guy. You learn about his life. He fights against adversity, leaves his job, and it leaves you feeling a bit of hope.
In a way, one person talking for 45 minutes might not sound that interesting, but because you feel like it's a one-to-one conversation, you're completely engaged all the way through. And actually, by the time it ended, I thought, oh no, I didn't want it to end. I kind of wanted it to carry on.